I mean, it's a nice garden. It's a lovely park. But there's nothing too special about it. Nothing that really sets it apart from anything else. You're probably watching this video because you want to figure out how you can make your garden or park a little bit more special than anyone else's. Well, it couldn't be any easier. In this video, my friends, I'm going to show you how you can turn your outside decor into something more. Look at this! Look where we are! I've now finished building this, which you'll see me building in just a second. But this is the beautiful park we're now in. Flower beds, hedges, paths with cute little rocks and stuff all over them. A fountain that fountains and makes great bubble effects. It's great. You're gonna see me build it in just a second. But first, let's go back to this. What's going on, guys? It's me, the wrong side of my face. Logdotzip. Welcome back to Only One Command, even though this one takes 2 commands. Shut up! It's not a big deal. In this Only One Command, we're gonna be showing you how you can turn your amazing, beautiful garden, park, landscapes, or anything really in general into something more, using awesome gardening decorations, park decorations, benches, flower beds, hedges, and more. Oh, it's beautiful. You can add it to your Minecraft 1.9 worlds. The command block genius, known as Cimap, has created park decorations, garden decorations in Minecraft. 5 brand new items you can use to make you have a lovely outside area for all your guests, and it's amazing, and it only takes 2 commands, and it doesn't need any mods, and you can even take out the command blocks after, and the decorations will stay as long as you don't break them. Now, as with all Only One commands, or custom commands in this case, you're going to need to give yourself a command block. You can do that by doing /give@p. Well, do not disturb the flowers of sleeping. /give@p COMM. Press tab on your keyboard, then press enter on your keyboard. You'll get a command block. You're also going to need the following 2 command blocks stacked on top of each other, just like this. In the bottom command, you'll paste in this first command, which again you'll find in the description of this video a link to it, and then on top is the second command. You'll understand what I mean when you're checking out these commands. Now, go ahead and grab yourself a command block, or excuse me, a redstone block. Power this bottom one, and you can see it all just spawns itself in. You've suddenly got park decorations by Cimap. A link to Cimap's channel right there. And of course, you got to credit Cimap, as we always do. You can check out his YouTube. You should do it. He's a good guy. But quite literally, just like that, park decorations are now installed in your world. If you want to get rid of it at any time, you just right-click this to remove the machine. Now, it's time to show you just what I mean by park decorations. Oh, yeah. Check out these 5 different recipes we're going to be working with today. To bring you 2 oak wood planks and 2 sticks equals a bench. Oh, it's great. We have a bench. We have 2 oak leagues and 2 sticks to bring you hedges. 1 dirt and 1 flower pot will give you a flower bed. 1 dirt and 1 stone will give you a lovely what? Oh, oops, you need 3 stone. Right, my bad. 3 stone and a dirt will give you some walking path. That's nice, that's good, that's good, that's great. And of course, a water bucket and 13 blocks of quartz will give you a music fountain. 5 amazing items you can add to your world. Check them out. We're going to show you them outside, and then we're going to go ahead and rebuild this amazing park and garden area. Make it real nice. But let me show you what we're working with out here first of all. We have the park bench. This is, as you might expect, it's a park bench. You can sit on it. You can literally sit on this, and it's also got a bunch of health, because everybody likes when their park benches have a lot of health in case any mobs decide they want to kill your park bench. You can sit on it on both sides. You see, we were on that side before, and now we're on this side as well. Look at that. So you can sit with your... Whoa. Okay, well, don't turn your head or weird things start to happen. Right. The cool thing is these are directional, so wherever you're kind of sitting, or standing, I guess, you're not sitting yet because you haven't placed it, it will look in that direction. You see, it's going sideways that way, sometimes it's going sideways that way, so wherever you're standing, you bada boom, bada bing. Oh, look at it, great, great, hey, I like it. Hey, it kind of looks like the Google Chrome logo or something. Anyways, we have the park benches over here. Now, what we have here are hedges. These are real fun. You can connect them. Look at that. Look at that. You can start to make great little hedge areas to decorate the sides of your paths with. You can walk in between them willy-nilly. You can technically even walk right through them. It doesn't actually prevent that from happening. And you can modify them so that they are all touching in real fun. Like, look at this. Look at that. It's great. Now, if you want to break them, you just break the little saplings here, and you'll get the eggs back just like that. They will typically update, but sometimes there'll be some glitches when you're trying to connect it, because I'll show you. You ready for this? It's gonna be crazy. It will connect to blocks as well, but you need a block update typically for that to, you know, kind of understand exactly what's going on with it. But you can decorate around things like that. And you see, let me break this guy. Yeah, break it. And we'll break this one as well. You got to break the saplings. That's where it like takes place, you know, what have you, and would you wills. So those are the hedges, and those are great as well. You have flower beds. Look at this, and they connect in a similar format. You'll want to keep it rectangular, otherwise it starts to look a little bit weird. But you know, if you want, you could, in theory. Oh boy, I'm gonna spell out ein. So that's the other thing. If you break any of them, they all break. So make sure when you're placing these properly, and they're touching in some way or another, it will like break any and all adjacent. So keep that in mind when you're doing your great builds. Really though, I'm gonna make my name real quick. Wow, I'm awesome, and I'm Tyler. But again, it gets kind of glitchy, so when you break one, most of them will all go. So that's that. We also have paths. Now this is a take on 1.9 paths, except you'll notice every once in a while you'll get fun little decorations that will actually appear on the path. Little pieces of stone that you can see, or little saplings all over. It's great. It turns into great paths, and it's just real nice. And then of course we have music fountains. Place this baby down. Takes up 7x7, and it comes with jukebox blocks that I may have disabled in sounds right now. I may. Do I? Yeah, I might. Let's see. And it's got a working fountain that, if you are nearby it, will actually have synced up note block music. I think the fact that my music was off may have glitched it out. But now that you've seen all 5 different things, we're going to decorate this park area and make it look just a little bit nicer. First thing I want to do is replace these weird looking seats with some actual park benches. So we're going to have to do a little bit of landscaping. Oh gosh, look at the moss that's been growing underneath these seats. That's just awful. I'll break these down as well. And we're going to place some park benches here instead of what was there before. So let's go ahead and place on our first park bench, right there. And see, in hindsight, we should have placed it just a little bit closer. So we'll try that again. So the key here is you want to go to the left square because it's going to take up that square as well as the one to the right of it. So we're going to left click or right click on this one, and it's going to put the bench there, and we'll do another one right there. And you can see it's nice and centered. We could put something right in the middle here if we wanted. I'm curious to see what happens if we try. Can we try and sneak on another? No, I was going to say, can we try and sneak a bat right there? Doesn't look like it's going to work. But I think if we just went slightly out of order, we could get it to work. Let me place one there, and then how does this look? It doesn't look. All right, let's just do 2. All right, and the rest of these are now broken down, and we can start replacing this and placing in the new stone and placing in the benches as well. Now what's really cool is this side and this side only have room for 2 benches, but we might even be able to fit 4 benches on this other side over here. Talk about variety. Let's see. Let's start on this way. So we'll place one there. Ooh, it might just be directional. See, we were on the opposite side before and it was, okay, so it might just be directional. So your results may, you know, slightly vary. I think we could try and fit in, do another right there. Can we fit in one more? It's kind of off center. In this case, it might be just the wisest choice to do it like that. So it doesn't look, I mean, it looks okay when we're not like moving at all. Yeah, we'll go with it. So we've got some awesome I can't talk today. We have awesome placed park benches. Now, we even placed them over there by the sandy area. It's nice. Now, though, I want to get rid of these weird pieces of wood. Looks like we're going to have to do a little bit more landscaping underneath. Some of it's covered in mossy stone. Gross. We're going to need to place grass down because if you want to place down your hedges, they can only be placed on top of grass, dirt, mycelium. If you notice, when you place one down, it's actually placing down a sapling, and it kind of uses that to kind of determine where to connect the rest of the hedges. So you can only place the hedges anywhere you'd be able to place down saplings. You see what I mean? So let me go ahead and get rid of the rest of these. Oh. Well, I just did. Well, let me turn the rest of this into grass and get rid of this mossy grossness. Alright, so we got rid of all that. Now what I want to do is take these hedges and we're going to follow around the different... Oh, no, don't break one there. You see what will happen, by the way, if you try and place down a hedge? They'll instantly, like, break each other. So you know it doesn't work. Now, when you place down a hedge on flowers, it will delete the flowers. So keep that in mind, folks. You don't want that to happen, you know. We're going to just surround the trees like so, or not the trees, excuse me. The whatever these little things are. No, don't go right there. You need to be placed right there instead. You know what I'm saying? See, it's real nice. I like this. This is good. We've got a fun little decorative looking look there. I like it. Now to do it for these other spots. La da la da, la da, la da. La da la da and la da. Now, we have the hedges on both these sides. I'm going to do something a little different. I had a change of heart. Instead, for these different sides over here, we're going to put in the flower beds. And we're also going to put the flower beds into these little block spots right here. Look at this, man. Look at this. Oh, and that's something. It's beautiful. Now, for these parts over here, we're literally just... Did that just delete part of the... Your results may vary, folks. I'm just saying. Oh, right, because the signs, right. Now, I'm curious to see what happens if I were to try and place a fence. Let's see. Ooh, you can't. So, don't place any flower beds right next to, otherwise things might start going a little crazy. So we'll place flower bed. Okay, right, it still messed it up. Okay, so nothing adjacent, okay? Or, you know, you just deal with it, and you just happen to have your flower beds kind of messed up looking, you know, whatever. Now see, if you try and step on the flower plants, it does what it just did, and that's funny to me. So again, if you don't have them perfect rectangles, it can kind of look messed up. Curious to see what happens if I place a hedge here. Yeah, it just looks ugly. Perfect alternative. You see, you combine the efforts of both the hedges and the flower beds, and then you've truly created something beautiful. Really, it's just something to write home about. Now again, we'll do hedges, hedge, 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 and then load this baby up with as many flower beds as you possibly can. Oh, I love it. It's so nice. Look at this so far. Talk about impressive. Oh yeah, so far so good. Now I'm going to show you a path. Paths are nice. We've got a great little pond thingy over here, and I'd really love to have a path leading up to it. Let's decorate with this little path we have. We'll just place our dear bat path friends and make a fun little path that's got little pebbles and thingies all over it, hanging out, making its way nearby the trees. Yeah, it's just a nice little fun little walking path. You see? It's beautiful, truly. I need to place another one right here. It's a little finicky sometimes. Make sure you see the little hitbox, the little black outline. Do you see that? Make sure you see that before you start going too nuts with the path. Otherwise, if you start right-clicking places you shouldn't, well, it's just going to make everything start to lag out, and nobody wants that to happen. Now, the cool thing about the path is when you actually walk on it, you get a speed boost. You ready for this? Look, let's walk on the path. Upon walking on it, you get a speed boost 2. So really, it's like a running path. You get on this baby, suddenly you're just feeling like, I could just run away. Take me away, a million miles away. I'm sorry, it's an old song. Now clearly my paths could use some work. If you want to break it though, it's just literally as simple as, you know, you break it, and it'll break the armor stands that are, you know, messing around right there too. It can kind of be hard to hit it the right spot, but oh. Didn't mean to do that. That's crazy. Let me break it. Thank you. But if you hit it the right spot, it's really not a big deal. You're not going to run into too many issues. I did it again. I forget that the path literally just replaces this little top area. So you got to be careful when you're doing that. Otherwise, you can start messing up all over the place. Nobody wants that to happen. Now, let's see. How would this look better? Now, let's give it a little bit of a turn. It's not significantly better than it was before, but I would argue it's better now. Of course, we gotta do the other side, duh, jeez. What do you take me for? Not the best Minecraft garden park maker in the world? Whatever. Now, there's one more section I want to do before I throw in the big guy right in the middle there, the fountain. And I just want to make a little bit of a nice, fun little What's it, like a hedge garden almost? No, wrong. Well, I mean, a hedge maze might work better, but I want to do it with flower beds instead. Yeah, a fun little area for you to explore through. You walk through the little area, and it's, all right, I'm over it. Okay, this might be good. I'm going to make a nice little fun staired off area. You feel this? And we're going to put the plants on a lower level so we can look down at them because they're inferior to us because they're just plants. I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, I do think we're cooler than plants, but I'm not even gonna, the slippery slope. Okay, the signs mess up everything. I mean, look, I was gonna, look, thought I had a great idea. Oh yeah, let's put the flower bed down here. Okay, cool. Super low doesn't look good. However, trying to place them up here doesn't do you any good either because it just deletes those blocks. And when you try and put these in, not only are we disturbing the flowers by jumping on them like this, it's just awful. We get blindness whenever we hurt the flowers. You can't place any blocks there. I'm going to try a set block. I'm just going to try anything. Let's just try stone. Ooh! All right, so then we have a workaround. If you really want to have stairs added in, or, what have you, you're going to want to grab the coordinates of the block you want to place it. In this case, we're doing set block, and we just do tab. Now, the second coordinate right here is 2, but that's because it's for the block underneath when we place. So you just move it up 1. If it was 72, you do 73. Since it's 2 for me, I'll do 3. Then you press tab again, and then you type in this case, I want to do quartz stairs. Now, there's stairs. We might have to change the damage value to make the stairs go the right direction. For now, you see, now they're going that direction. Now, I believe to change damage values, you just do, oh boy. So, in this case, know the damage values of the stairs you want to place before you're dang it. Know the damage values beforehand so that you can just place it just like this. And as you, now, I forgot. So, damage value 2, you need to do a new set block for every single block because, it's a new block location, and that's important for you. So I'm gonna do this slowly. Alternatively, you can just change the X or the Z coordinate by 1 and it'll start placing them like that. All right, just a couple more pieces, 315 and 314, and that is how you can, in theory, look at that, oh, look at that. Hey, that's really nice. Now you still can't disturb because they're sleeping, but that's pleasant looking. Man, took a little bit of time, but that's okay. Now, I just tested to the best of my abilities, but it's time to place in the fountain. Replace this lame old fountain with a nice guy. You're going to want to make it level with wherever it is you're planning on making the fountain's ground floor be, if you will. So in this case, we would actually want to place it, I believe, gosh, I want to say, let's be safe, and I'm going to mute while the gardeners, now I think this is going to do it, so let's place it in the fountain. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, check that out, check me out, look, great fountain. Now I can't hear the jukebox, but that's okay because I don't really want jukebox. Wait, no, I can't hear it. Wow, it's really starting to come together. I'm really a fan. We're gonna do a hedge outline. Again, can't place it on this, we're gonna place it right around the edge. I will say this can cause a little bit of lag if you use it excessively. I have a pretty good computer. There's a chance if you try and add as much as I've added, it might cause a little lag, but it's fun for decorations here and there. And as you can see, like, I'm lagging, but it's not like horrible lag, like I'm about to lose my entire mind lag. It's just slightly noticeable. And just like that, we're now fully hedged. Check this out. We've done this. We did this. Add a couple buttons here and there. Kind of looks like, I don't know, pieces of stone or something. You know what I mean? Just here and there. Make it look nice. Make it look pretty. That one's too close. And we'll load up the rest of this area with some bone meal. Just here and there. Well, friends, here's the finished project. It's got a lot going on. There's a good amount of lag. I'm not going to lie about it. But the fountain's working. The flowers are placed, the hedges are trimmed, and everything is looking real lovely. Why don't we just have a seat while I tell you a little bit more, once again, about park decorations in Infinite Minecraft using only 2 command blocks. You'll be able to find all the information you need for this in the description of this video, including a link to the creator, Cimap's channel. Show him some love. He'll probably make some more great stuff if you do. And if you enjoyed this only command, please do drop a like rating on this video. means so much to have your support for the channel. If we can break 1,500 likes, that would be amazing. Show me your creative builds using park and gardening decorations. I look forward to seeing what you guys can make. Make sure you subscribe to me so you can see these videos right as they come out. It'd be much appreciated if you did that as well. My friends, get decorating. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.